Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. I was talking with my team today. We've been working on some new programs, some of our online programs, and also some of our hands-on activities that we're so excited for when we can start going back outside with our clients again. And when we were discussing these, one of the things we were talking about was the parameters and the goals of these jobs that we are working on currently. That's one of the most important things as a leader. We need to make sure that our team understands the goals and the parameters that they can work within. If we tell our team that we need to create a program that's going to use this equipment and it's going to reach this goal, they understand what the outcome needs to be and they understand the overall principle. But it's allowing them to work within that principle. It allows them to be creative in that process. But they know where they need to go, so every action they take will be all in the direction of reaching that singular goal. Put it in another form. If you had to replace a single nut on an engine, perhaps, you can either tell somebody, this is how you do it. This is how you put that nut in that place, in this following order. Rather than telling somebody, I need you to put this nut on that piece, whatever way works best. Now, you might have years of experience, but experience is also a term for habit. We all have it, good or bad. You may be so stuck in your ways, you're not able to see some new ways you can actually achieve a goal. So you can either tell someone how to do it, and it gives them no room for creativity and have that very straight and narrow line. You might as well do it yourself at that point. Or you can say, this is what I need done, figure it out. Now, perhaps they might do it the wrong way, and it gives you that opportunity to lead them along the way, but it's also going to allow them to find new creative ways to reach that same goal, ways that you never may have come across because you were stuck in your own habits. But it's all because you've given clear parameters and set goals for your teams. When your teams are working remotely, like so many of us are right now, we need to make sure that they understand what the goal is, what the deadlines are, and what the parameters. You have X to B tools, and you must reach this target by this day, and it has to be this. Your team knows what they can do, but how they reach that is completely different. They can either go a straight line because it seems to be the fastest, or they can do a loop around the back way, and all of a sudden they've accomplished so much more. It's been way more productive, way more creative, and the results get there even faster. Well, that's a better result in the end by giving them the leniency to be creative within some clearly defined parameters. You know, here's a piece of paper, draw me a pretty flower, versus here's a coloring book, color in the flower. One's going to be creative, one's going to be stock standard. Your team understands when you clearly define their goals, objectives, and parameters, and allows them to be creative within that time. So make sure you're clear with your objectives and give them the room to be creative. Keep in mind, you might have to redirect them at times saying that's not going to work because of this, and allows you the opportunity to teach and lead them and explain why something doesn't work. Or you might learn some new things along the way. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Not me.